3 minutes into the spring pageant, the gym light stuttered and died, plunging every spectator into darkness. Then a single spotlight caught a flash of red as 10-year-old Jacob collapsed on stage, his crimson cape drifting from his shoulders. A strangled gasp cut through the silence. Chairs scraped back in panic, and parents leapt to their feet in a single motion of horror. "Call 911! Somebody help him!" a voice screamed, echoing off the gym's high ceilings. But before chaos could swallow him, one woman tore off her volunteer badge and raced down the aisle. "Jacob, look at me. Breathe with me. In, 2, 3. Breathe," she commanded, her voice slicing through the panic like steel. In that heartbeat, every mocking whisper of minutes before vanished, because Sarah Matthews was the only person who could save his life. What would you do if the one person you mocked became your only hope? Sarah Matthews, 38, single mother and volunteer stage manager, arrived that morning in a faded raincoat and scuffed sneakers, dark hair pulled back in a loose ponytail. 6 months ago, she had walked away from a stable retail management position, trading her own career comfort for midnight cashier shifts and weekend theater gigs. Also, her daughter Lily could attend this prestigious school. Every dollar from her night shift job, every borrowed hour for community center rehearsals, every sleepless evening painting backdrops was an investment in Lily's future and in Sarah's dream of belonging. That morning's foyer felt like a gauntlet. A cluster of mothers in tailored trench coats and designer heels wielded iPhones like scepters, clustering by concession stands and whispering of country club memberships, elite summer camps, and Wall Street bonuses. Lily, in her homemade glitter crown, waved at her mother, and one of them smirked. "Does she even own a new phone?" The words landed like blows, but Sarah forced a gentle nod and guided Lily through the kitchen hot air of popcorn and pretense. She felt the sting in her chest, but kept her back straight and her smile steady. By noon, the auditorium brimmed with eager families. The aroma of buttered popcorn mingled with new gym smell. Rows of folding chairs gleamed under fluorescent lights as proud parents snapped photos and whispered about next summer's tutors. Principal Gardner's booming welcome shook the risers. "Welcome to our annual spring pageant. Prepare to be dazzled." Sarah checked her watch, adjusted her clipboard, and settled in the front row, heart racing with both excitement and dread. The curtain rose on a makeshift forest of cardboard trees and painted backdrops. Kindergarteners in homemade costumes scampered about, fairy wings askew, pirate hats lopsided, woodland creatures with floppy ears. From backstage, Sarah cued the lights and sound with calm precision, her voice crackling in her headset. "Cue spot at 10, stand by now." She watched Lily step forward, delivering her single line, "Be brave, be kind, be yourself," with unexpected poise. For a fleeting moment, Sarah felt at home. Then came the crack that shattered the enchantment. Jacob, his cape bright as a beacon, inhaled sharply. He reached for his chest, eyes wide, then crumpled through a gap in the set. There was a small, panicked cry, "No, no," and the music stopped mid-note. Parents recoiled, children gasped, and someone screamed for help. "Jacob!" Sarah bolted from her seat, vaulting over a dropped program. Her raincoat billowed out like wings of resolve. She knelt beside Jacob, adrenaline surging. His lips were blue, eyes glazed. She pressed 2 fingers to his throat. No pulse. Her training took over. From her apron pocket, she pulled an epinephrine auto-injector. The small device felt like destiny in her palm. She injected his thigh in one fluid motion, then whispered, "Stay with me. Breathe with me. In, 2, 3. Her hand pressed to his back, guiding him back to life. The gym held its breath. Seconds stretched. Then Jacob's chest rose in a slow, steady rhythm. A teacher knelt beside Sarah, pressing a call into a phone. Sirens wailed in the distance. Sarah's voice was a firm whisper. "That's it. Good. You're doing great." EMTs arrived moments later, lifting Jacob gently onto a stretcher. His color returned like dawn over midnight shadows. A stunned hush blanketed the auditorium. Then applause broke out. First tentative, then thunderous. Mothers who had mocked Sarah's coat regained their footing and rushed forward, tears in their eyes. I'm so sorry. We never should have dismissed you, the lead organizer choked out, pressing a bouquet of daisies into Sarah's hands. Lily scampered to her mother, wrapping small arms around her leg. Mommy, you saved him, Lily whispered. Sarah kissed Lily's forehead, warmth flooding her chest. 2 days later, Principal Gardner appeared in the school office doorway. Sarah, your actions were extraordinary. We would be honored if you would chair next year's entire spring pageant. His eyes brimmed with respect. Sarah's throat tightened. It would be my privilege, she replied. In that instant, the gap between outsider and leader vanished. That evening, Sarah and Lily walked home beneath a tapestry of stars. Lily hopped across cracks in the sidewalk, her crown still sparkling faintly in her hair. Mom, will everyone laugh at us next year? She asked, voice small. Sarah knelt, brushing a strand of hair from Lily's cheek. Some might, she admitted, but we'll show them who we are and what courage looks like. In the weeks that followed, Sarah's role expanded beyond stage management. The mothers who once whispered behind her back now sought her out with eager questions. How did you design that backdrop? Could you teach us lighting cues? Their messages pinged in her phone like unexpected blessings. Each inquiry felt like a bridge built over the chasm of previous judgments. One Saturday, Sarah found herself again in her garage, now transformed into a bustling workshop. Cardboard sheets stood like castle walls, donated fabric draped into curtains, spray paint cans jostled for space. She traced the outline of tree branches onto foam board, and Lily happily painted leaves in every shade of green. Sarah's hands moved with familiar purpose, glue gun in one hand, brush in the other, every stroke a testament to her hard-earned place in this community. The aroma of hot glue mingled with the hope in her heart. Rehearsals grew more ambitious. Sarah introduced special effects, flickering LED candles, soundscapes of chirping crickets and whispering wind. She coached the mothers who had once snubbed her, guiding their hands as they drilled screws and painted edges. The auditorium lights dimmed and brightened under her direction, each cue timed to perfection. Even the lead organizer, once dismissive, now watched Sarah with admiration, texting among her notes, "She's incredible." Opening night arrived again, but this time the gym pulsed with genuine anticipation. A local newspaper ran the headline, "Volunteer Hero Leads School Production to Triumph." Social media buzzed with praise as parents uploaded videos of Sarah at the tech table, her face lit by monitor glow. Comments flooded in. "She's a queen. Best stage manager ever. So proud of our school." The play began with a hush that rippled into applause at every scene change. Children danced and sang with contagious joy. Sarah watched from the wings, her heartbeat syncing with the music. Every glitch she had solved, every late-night labor she had poured in, had led to this moment of collective triumph. After the final bow, the entire auditorium rose in a standing ovation that shook the rafters. Sarah stepped onto the stage in a simple blazer borrowed from Principal Gardner, hugging her well-worn raincoat to her chest like a talisman. She took the microphone, voice both humble and strong. "Thank you for believing in us," she said, tears glistening in her eyes. Cheers thundered as Lily joined her, hand in hand, a duo forged by shared trials and triumphs. In the weeks that followed, invitations poured in. Community fundraisers, local news interviews, even an offer to mentor younger volunteers. Sarah listened humbly, each handshake and smile affirming that respect isn't granted by privilege. It's earned by courage and compassion. She shared credit with Lily and with the mothers who now stood beside her as collaborators, not critics. One crisp dawn, Sarah returned to the empty gym alone, walking the rows of chairs with a dust rag in hand. Sunlight slanted through high windows, painting the floor in golden stripes. She paused at center stage, lifted Lily onto her hip, and surveyed the place that had once rejected them. Now it felt like home. Lily yawned and nestled her head on Sarah's shoulder. "Mom, I think they finally see you," she murmured. Sarah set Lily down and brushed a kiss on her forehead. "They see us now, but the real challenge is remembering that every person deserves a chance before we judge their story. When the world measures worth by appearances, It risks missing the heroes hidden beneath, who might become your only hope if you gave them the chance. Subscribe to StorySpark for daily true life tales of courage that remind us our greatest strengths often come from the most unexpected places.